What are you doing, baby J? Are you in the box? That's not your box. That's Daddy's helicopter box. What? Don't ignore me. Hey, kid. Hi guys, it's Crystal, and today we're going to do this gorgeous sunflower mani with reverse stamping. I've been really into reverse stamping lately. I don't know why. I need to water marble or do something else soon. And I know technically these aren't sunflowers, but I colored them that way, so we're definitely going with it. To start this off, I'm going in with my Glisten and Glow base coat. This has been my go-to base coat for a few months now. Before this, I wasn't actually using a base coat most times except to peel off, and I didn't like it. When I wanted to actually keep a mani on, I wanted to stay on, and my peel-offs would pop off after a couple days. They're great for swatching, not for wearing. Next, I'm going in with Central Park Before Dark. This is a gorgeous green linear holo with little bits of holo flaky in it. This is actually one of the New York City PolishCon exclusives from Different Dimension. And I never did any nail art with it or actually like played around with it much. So when I saw this yellow Carpe Diem that we're going to use and this, I was like, they go so well together. I have to do something with them. And it paid off because they do actually go so well together. I went with 2 coats of this just so it would be completely opaque. I know I'm stamping over most of it, but I still want the green to come through. After that, I went in with my Ctrl+Alt+Delete latex barrier. This has been another go-to for a little while now. A couple weeks at least I've been using this. I'm actually probably going to test a bunch of indie latex barriers soon. I just haven't figured out what all indie makers carry latex barriers yet to do that. But this one has been great. For the stamping, I'm using the Floral A003 plate from Chez-Delaney. I got this in a group buy recently, and we're going to use these beautiful images with the flowers. Both of the images. And all 4 parts of them, actually. You could just use one and flip it, but I wanted to use them all. For the actual stamping, I'm using my extra large stamper and scraper from Twinkle Tea, as well as my Vibin stamping polish from Twinkle Tea. You can see mine's kind of getting a fill line. That's so embarrassing, but I ordered another one, and it is on the way. I'm starting off with the vertical image that's going to go on my ring and middle finger. And if you have any excess bits, I like to peel them off with tape, especially with reverse stamping. You don't have to leave those there and deal with that. Peel them off with tape. You have time. For the first color, I'm going to use Carpe Diem, this gorgeous mustard yellow from Different Dimension. And I'm going to use my crystal dotting tools from Twinkle Tea to actually pick up the color and put it in the design. I do this because when I use a brush, I tend to go over fine lines so much easier with a brush than with a dotting tool. I don't know what it is. And these Twinkle Tea dotting tools have some really tiny ends that make them perfect for tiny intricate. I'm trying to say intricate. Tiny intricate designs. I really went dyslexic on that word. This yellow is so gorgeous. And sometimes when I use like bright colors like this, I end up putting white over them to make them pop. I didn't have to do that with this one. For the brown on the center of the flowers, I used Wish I Was a Rockefella. This was another New York PolishCon exclusive. And it has like hints of purple shimmer to it, which are really gorgeous. And made my flowers just pop. I also decided to be a loon and color in this little tiny rope bit. But you can definitely omit that if you're doing this design yourself. As usual, when I reverse stamp, I like to flip it over and make sure everything's filled in the way I want before stamping it. And then, I don't put a layer of top coat down, but I do take my top coat. This is my top coat from Glisten and Glow we'll be using. And I always put this on a makeup sponge and dab it on my nail rather than put down the top coat and wait for it to dry. I know a lot of people recommend putting down top coat, wait a few minutes until it's sticky, and then sticking the design on it. Every time I have done that ever, I have smudged my design somehow, or I've ended up cracking it. And sometimes I still crack a design like this, but I don't end up smudging it as bad anymore when I stamp it. It stamps down really cleanly for me now. See how clean that went on and how great? Also, see how it's a different part of the pattern on the nail the second time? That's because I messed up the first one and I had to fix it. But it works. I did a little off-camera cleanup, and then I went in with Little Black Dress from Glisten and Glow. I decided to kind of color block the nails instead of leaving the green. Although, now that I look at them afterwards, and as I was wearing them afterwards, I think it would have looked prettier if I just done a black line down the center and left the green on the other side. But I had this idea in my head to have this color block and then this like half sunflower nails on each one. And I was going to pull it off. And I did it. I have other ideas now with the same design. We're going back to the stamping plate. And for my pinky and pointer, I used this little horizontal one with the flowers. I didn't do anything on my thumb. I left my thumb just black. I know that's lame and it's not really inspiring, but I didn't see any way to put something on my thumb and not have it throw the pattern off on the rest of my fingers. Once again, I'm going in with Carpe Diem first. This is bright, gorgeous yellow. This releases with 2 other new linear holos from different dimensions this Saturday at 9 a.m. Oh, they're gorgeous, and I actually have a video water marbling with them later. As you can see here, I once again went in with Wish I Was a Rockefella in the middle. This one had 2 little middles for me to put it in this time. Ta-da! And I checked it out before putting it on my nail. I always do this, flip it over and make sure there's no white spots, no clear spots where there should be color. Because if I don't check, I know I'm going to mess it up and there's going to be a blank spot with the color from underneath that shouldn't be there. Sponge my top coat on. And stamped away. Ta-da! Once I stamped this down, because this design goes across the whole nail and isn't as small as the other, I had to take my stainless steel cuticle pusher from Twinkle Tea and push down and kind of cut off the extra edges of the design. This tool is a lifesaver. I need some of those fancy scissors everyone uses, and I don't know what they are. I haven't been able to find them around here. I haven't been able to find them online. But this tool has done what they do for me a multitude of times. So I've been sticking with it. It's a wonderful tool. Then I'm going in again with my Little Black Dress, except this time I'm kind of going across and down to try and create a vertical black line. I didn't do very good with this even line thing. That's apparently something I have to work on. This is why you don't ever see freehand designs. I practice freehanding a lot on swatch sticks, but I haven't got to where I'm comfortable doing it in a tutorial. For any cleanup, I'm going with my number 2 cleanup brush because you can see I got some black on my cuticles. I cleaned that all up off camera. And then I went in with my Glisten and Glow top coat again to top coat everything and bring all the holo out and make it gorgeous and beautiful. Ta-da! I love this. I really love this design. Even though it didn't turn out the way I thought it would and I had a different idea that I think I should have gone with, I still love this design. And I know we're supposed to be transitioning into fall, but I still have summer feelings going on. I don't want summer to go away. Although I am looking forward to hot chocolate. You know, one thing I can say about the holidays is there's a lot of food, and I like food. There you have it, though. That's how you get these gorgeous nails. And I love them, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you try this design or something similar and have fun with it. If you try something similar that's better, definitely let me know. You know, give me a shout out on Instagram or something, and I'll check it out, because, yeah, I definitely think this could have had improvements, but I had a lot of fun with it, and I like the color combo. As usual, though, thanks for watching. If you like this, give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button because I have some fun stuff and more tutorials and a lot more awesomeness coming out. And I'll see you guys next time.